Okay guys, I have something else I want to show you. Now you probably noticed on the last video, if you looked at the top right here, that there's two buttons. There's another one here as well. That is the ASINspector Pro. Okay, so now the ASINspector standard is still an awesome version. You can do a lot of things, but people that want to take it to another level and just want way more amounts of data and a lot more things that are saved and everything else, I'm going to show you how awesome this is. So just bear with me, check this out. This is pretty wild. So, all right, so let's just put something in here. Let's put in mixer cup. Now, click on the ASINspector Pro. And at first, it's going to look the same. Just like, okay, that's very similar to the standard version. What's different, right? So let me show you what's different. First off, just to start it off here, if you click on this new little button that you'll see here, it's going to have filters on the top. Okay, now this is really important when you have tons of data and you're wanting to have certain actions or certain results that you need to see. You can easily put this in. So say you wanted to have more than 100 per month and you want to have more than say $5,000 in sales, you can filter those results and instantly it just pulls exactly the products that you want. Now you can now add more products and see what else is also selling with those results. So it's really cool how fast you can pull this data. This is huge. I can't tell you how much time. You guys can probably just think here real quick, because you can do this for anything. Stuff that has a certain amount of FBA fees, a certain amount of pricing. This is just a really easy way to find all sorts of filtering results. Okay, so that's not all. There's way more stuff here. So you'll notice some other buttons here as well. So one, this was really hard to figure out, but we actually figured out how to get the keywords of a particular product. So we can see all the keywords that people were going for and the recommended nodes of where things are best selling at. So very fast way to grab any of that information and find out all sorts of data. There's other things here too. So some people, when they're searching for stuff, they'll find that one product just really isn't related. Well, if that's the case, just delete it. You can remove that from the list and you won't see it anymore. So there's lots of other things too. You can open a product in a specific page. So if you're like, man, I really like this product, I'm going to see that in a different page, and it's just all on its own. And if you wanted more related products to just this one here, same thing. Just click on this button. Really easy to do. Okay, let me show you some other key things here. Okay, so remember how I was saying a lot of people run into a wall? Well, that's a big deal. When people are sourcing products, they literally always go to the same dozen products, same things that are just the top of mind, or for whatever reason, maybe they went to some course or something like that, and that's just always what they search for, is the same thing. This is what we did. On the bottom here, you'll see this little light bulb. You click on here, and it's literally, I'm just gonna turn the filters off for a sec because we have, but you can keep those on if you want certain things to always show up. But let's clear the filters and click on this little light bulb here. And this is just a randomizer, okay? So you can just click on this and it'll completely find something absolutely random, just to give you brand new ideas of things that may be selling. So if you don't like that, just keep hitting the randomizer button, and you'll come up with the weirdest things that it really helps our team just find some really cool stuff. And sometimes it won't be, you can find other related products to that. Sometimes it might not be what you're looking for, but you know what? This has given us some awesome ideas. So just stuff that you wouldn't normally think of. And it's just, there's so many little hidden gems that you can find. So it's a great way to look for things and find brand new items. Okay, so this is something that has given us so much intel of just ideas, and you can just see how fast I'm doing this. We've thought of 5 or 6 different things, and I haven't seen anything that I like yet, but all of a sudden, boom, here we are. We're in something brand new. Let's see what this is. Some sort of beauty product. So we can, if we're liking what we can see, we can easily just find out how much it's going to cost if we can get it. you know, and see if that is going to work for us. So it's a really, really cool product. I can't tell you how awesome this is. There's so many things that we're constantly seeing on this. Now, if you also have your favorites that you are constantly looking at, or maybe it's your own products, you have a couple hundred products that you always want to see, you know, certain keywords, how people are ranking, where they're found and stuff like that, just click on this little star button right here, and it manages all your favorites. So whatever you have, you can say this one here, lie detector machine, you can just click on this and it'll find all of your products for a lie detector machine on Amazon. Or not just your products, but anyone. So you can see who else is ranking, how they're getting up, or if they're falling or whatever. You can do that all just from there. So it's a pretty cool thing. All right, here's some other stuff. So if you have a whole bunch of ASIN numbers and you want to import them all at once, this is another thing that a lot of people are asking for. So you can just click on this little import ASIN and you can choose a file and automatically put you thousands of ASIN numbers in here right now, and you can see exactly how everything is and then export it back out. So awesome data. This is a lot of work to do with all the server wise and stuff like that. So just some really, really cool things that you can do here. So something else you can do now, it's a similar button on the other tool, but this one's a little bit different. So if you click on this, this is awesome. It'll actually tell you all sorts of things like Google Trends, right? It'll also tell you some other related keywords. So it just gives you some, you know, writing your descriptions and your sales data and stuff like that. It's really easy to pull all this data just to make all of that happen that much quicker. And guys, time is money, right? That's the biggest thing we always want to save. And Intel makes you smart. So this is just helping you make really, really good decisions. So I just wanted to show you how awesome this Pro version is, because there's a lot more things that we're also doing. So check this out. We also have a mobile app. It works with any kind of mobile phone, and check this out. See that? It has a full scanning capability. Now this is really, really neat, because you can be out, you know, say you're at a Walmart or a Target or wherever you are, and you can do a scan and of any UPC. It'll save it to your phone, and then when you come back into your ASINspector Pro, there's going to be a little button. It's just not up there right now, but you're going to hit that little button and it's going to import that all to your ASINspector Pro. This is just a demo account here, that's why it's not on here. But as soon as you click on that button, it's going to pull all that data in there, and you can search all of those items that you had some interest at when you were out shopping around. So it saves it all to your account. It's really, really cool. We also are including an ASINspector product tracker. Now you can track changes in your competitors, pricing, inventory margins, and so much more. I mean, we have that right now in the Camel, but it's actually going to be something that's exclusively yours, okay? It's going to be all the data. There's going to be lots of saving ability and just some awesome stuff we're doing server-wise with that. So anyways, that's another bonus that you're getting. So you're going to be getting that real soon with your ASINspector Pro. But right now, it has all these features that you can use and just keep growing from there. So let's go to Walmart.com. Okay, so let's pick some sort of. I'm just going to put food prep to make this easy. I'm going to spell it right there. All right, so we got food prep. Okay, so let's click on that, and you know the things that come up on Walmart. Now, just go to the ASINspector Pro. You don't even have to go to Amazon or anything. You can click on this here, and it starts doing the data. Now I'm going to speed this up a little bit so you can see. You don't have to stand here and wait for this, but I'm just going to show you how awesome this is. Okay, so now that you see that data, it's now automatically, you didn't have to touch anything. It's automatically going to put all of this into the ASINspector Pro, and you're going to see all of those items that you're just searching for, you know, and whatever that is. If you're like, oh, okay, wow, we got some sales here that we want to play with, you can now source it and play in that space. So this is a great way, and takes it right from Walmart. Like, how cool is that? So there's so many things that you can do here. It's just an awesome way of doing stuff. But you know what? Let me show you some more. I just want to let's just pull some other stuff here. So let's just go barbecue gloves. All right. So okay, so I'm in barbecue gloves. I'm just going to hit the ASINspector Pro. Just takes a second for the information to populate. As soon as we have this, I use filters all the time. I mean, it's so imperative. But let's just pick one of these and see if we even want to play in this space. So I'm not in this space, by the way, but I just want to look. So we have some decent revenue numbers just to overlook it real quick. But first, let's just see what kind of cost we're looking at. So let's go to Alibaba just to see. Okay, we're around $1.70. Go back there. So same thing, just so there's no surprises. Let's just go to the net payout and $1.70. Wow, only one seller. Okay, this would be very easy to compete in. 477% ROI. That's incredible. So. And you know what, it's just looking at it real quick, it also has some of the filters, but this is where it gets sort of neat. So this is really important that, you know, what nodes you're in, what areas you're listed in. That's part of being, you know, near the top and stuff in Amazon as well. So if you are selling on Amazon, even if you're not, it's just some great ways to get some different ideas of where else you can target, where else you can promote your products. So if we look in some of these here, and let's just open this up and think of some other areas that you wouldn't typically see barbecue gloves. Okay, so maybe it's just kitchen and dining. You know, maybe it's, well, let's just use that one as an example. No idea if this is going to work because I'm just literally doing this off the cuff because I want to show you guys how awesome this is. So if you do let's just use exactly that, and you have a filter. Let's also say we want more than $10,000 a month in revenue, and let's just use those two just for example. So check that out. So it automatically made this shorter. So there was 16, now there's only 10. These are all the ones that are doing over 10,000, and these are all the ones that are in kitchen and dining. But you can sort of like keep just drilling down and finding more and more gold in this. This is just a great way of finding so many products. It's just so much opportunity for everyone online, and I just love using the power of Amazon just to see, you know, what you can sell and what you can focus on and what you can do. It's pretty amazing. So and that's you know, by the way, that net analyzer, that's including all the Amazon fees and stuff. So it's very easy to see if you can play in that space. Now, some have asked, like, well, what about calculating like the shipping, direct shipping right from China or whatever? And no, that's a factor. That's a hard one to put in this calculation because some people do air freight, some people, you know, ship other ways, and there's lots of different ways to do that. But you can use an average, and you can also, some stuff I am going to talk about that's just part of, you know, being on the Pro, is we're actually going to really dive into how to do direct shipping right from China and save a ton of money. You know, as well as using Amazon at the same time. So this is for lots of platforms too. This isn't just for Amazon. This is Shopify, this is eBay, this is a whole bunch of things that you can do. So we're really going to dive into that. But I just wanted to, you know, show you some of that stuff. Okay, so much stuff. You're probably wondering, well, how much does this Pro cost? So yeah, I just got to do this one more time. This light bulb thing, this is just awesome. It's staring at me. It's asking me to look at another product. So let's just see what comes up here. So we got all right, here we go. Look at all that. Socks. Who would have thought? Super soft, warm microfiber socks, and they're selling just over $5,000 a month. Incredible. So much cool stuff. Anyways, you're probably wondering, how much does the Pro cost? What's the big deal with this? So let's do a quick recap. Okay, so it obviously has the filters. It has the mobile app. It has the tracker. The tracker's huge. It's going to be really, really big. The mobile app is also really cool. So anywhere you are, if you ever see something that you like, you can just scan the UPC. It automatically pulls all of that data into this. And we are going to be doing some pretty big updates. We need some pretty massive server space to make the Pro work properly. And there is more cool stuff coming, but the cool thing is there's not going to be another Pro or a Pro 2 or something like that. This is it. This is as good as it gets, and you're going to constantly get this updated. So, final recap: ASINspector Pro. You get the keyword tool to find out exactly what your competitors are going for, the mobile app scanner, which you guys can see how awesome that'll be out in the field, filters to drill down and find out exactly what your parameters are. So whatever those are, you can choose those, and it just makes it so much easier to find out exactly what you need. The ASINspector product tracker. Okay, this is huge. Now we're seeing there's some competitors out there that are selling things that are like half of what we're going to be giving you for as high as $80 a month. So we're actually, ours is a lot better too. You can track your pricing, inventory, margins, and so much more. So this is going to be coming with the tool. the ability to show sponsored links. This is something I haven't talked about yet, but it's so you can actually see who's actually trying to advertise through the Amazon platform and sort of grow on your products, or maybe somebody else found some gems and now you have the intel to find it as well. So the brainstorm light bulb, so big, I love it. The store and save your most favorite searches. You can import a huge list of ASIN numbers all at once. Other related keywords plus Google Trends. I mean, this helps you find all sorts of stuff when writing your listings and stuff, or even if you're selling on, you know, Shopify, Amazon, WooCommerce, whatever your e-com platform is, plus the reverse search with the Pro on Walmart. So much stuff here, guys. I mean, this is awesome. The Pro is great. So if you're wondering how much it is, this is how much it is. We got a super introductory low price. It's right below me here. You can see what it is. And now, I will be completely upfront. There is going to be a licensing fee for this because we are finding out that this does take a massive amount of server space, but it's not going to be very, very realistic. In fact, I'll just tell you what it is. It's going to be like $8 a month is what it works out to, and $97 a year. So it's super affordable for all this intel. Plus, you can store your data. There's just so much stuff that's coming with it. So, anyways, super low introductory price. That is going to change, and then once you're licensing, that's it. So hope you enjoy it. You're going to love the Pro. If you're wanting to grow your business, if you want to have the intel and the ability to come and play with the big boys sort of thing, the Pro is going to make all of the things that you do all day long and put it all in one tool for you. Very, very simple to use. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Well, absolutely. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, and super excited to introduce the ASInspector Pro.